Well, we're two best friends and we're writing songs and we're asking you to write them along. So whip out your pen and a notebook too, because we're gonna write a tiny little song with you. Cause it's the itty, the bitty, the itty bitty ditty committee. Yes, it's the itty, the ditty. We're gonna write a little song. Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Hanna.
And I'm Ryan Darling.
And you're listening to the Itty
Bitty
Ditty Committee. Yeah. Lay it down, Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Ditty Committee. Doing tiny things. Tiny stuff. Like a little tiny hammer. Just a little tiny dollhouse music. I always wanted a dollhouse as a child.
That's what, like, playsets were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted a dollhouse, though. I wanted
like
a
home?
house for dolls.
We're going to turn this dollhouse into a doll home. How we're going to do that is with family values.
Yeah. Well,
Barbie, you have been wanting those fast cars and these fancy dresses for too long. Not anymore.
You're getting a shelf.
Barbie, we're dressing you in clothes down to your ankles.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Did that? We never got that?
Conservative homeschool Barbie.
Homeschool conservative Barbie.
I think that was kind of like Cabbage Patch Kids.
Chick-fil-Arby.
Yeah. I feel like if you were like a conservative kid, you didn't get Barbies, you got horses, like horse toys.
Barbie should partner with Arby's.
Barbies.
We have the dolls.
Throw another doll on the Barbie.
Arby's doesn't have kids' toys, I don't think. Maybe they do.
This is my impression of an Australian kid playing with toys.
Oh, nice.
Here we go. Throw another dress on the Barbie.
Nice. Great job. Excellent work.
Come on,
it's never been done.
Throw another.
You're the first guy that thought of that.
I'm pretty sure.
Part.
I mean, I've never heard anybody say that on stage. Throw another dress on the Barbie.
Throw another shirt on the kin. My kinfolk.
Studio audience.
What's up, everybody? You're listening to the only podcast that has the longest boo button on their keyboard.
The studio audience didn't like that one
You're
today.
listening to a grown man that just presses 3 buttons on the keyboard. Boo, yay, and the O'Reilly.
Yeah, if anybody hated that from last week's episode, it's back.
It's better than ever.
Yeah, so
because we put some reverb on it.
Did we put reverb on it?
We can.
We can.
Can you do it?
I don't know if I can actually put reverb on it.
Can you hold it?
I could make a loop.
What happens if you hold down the softener pedal for your keyboard when you how it? Yeah, make us a beat.
Okay, I got it one.
Okay.
I need silence though.
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
It's a terrible beat.
Nah, it's just in 6/8 time. It's fine.
Okay. All right. We're in the experimental phase of the podcast.
Yeah. Well, we were talking earlier. We already did a recording, and we were like, that was trash.
It was very bad.
We did another one, and that's what this is.
Yeah.
So,
this is the one we have to commit to.
In between recordings, Ryan and I talked, and we've really been focusing on Stephen King as a group this week because he just read 11
20 112263
or whatever. Yeah
112263 and
Stephen King's 42069. That's the book I'm gonna write.
That would be a much better book.
Yeah, a much more interesting. A guy goes back in time to create the number 42069 and market it. It's not a very good idea. We got to go harder. Anyway, Stephen King, and we were kind of dancing in this musical realm, and then we were like, what if we did a Stephen King musical type?
Yeah, so our objective is we're going to write a song for a musical. I think lately our episodes have been about we've done a song for an anime, a song for yeah. So we could probably branch out from this another day, but not today, not this episode. So if you're sick of us riffing about story ideas, then today's not.
Maybe you should write your own and send them in.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, got him.
If you're sick of this, stop listening.
Shh, stop! Don't tell him to do that.
There's other podcasts.
If you're sick of this, keep listening. It's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
You're going to want to hear this train wreck.
This is going to be a fun one today. So let's get into it. What's your favorite Stephen King book?
My favorite Stephen King book, I read the entirety of it. It was pretty good. As with a lot of Stephen King books, the ending wasn't fantastic.
No.
But the horror in between the beginning and the end are pretty solid.
Yeah.
I read most of Cujo. I read most of Needful Things, and I read the first Gunslinger book.
Needful Things, that's the one where it's like spooky store.
Needful Things was spooky thrift store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever read The Shining?
No.
That's
I didn't
Spooky
read The Shining.
Hotel.
Spooky Hotel.
Well,
He
it's
also
actually
did-
more. It's not Spooky Hotel. It's a little Spooky Hotel. It's more Spooky Hotel Manager.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
because in the movie takes liberties to change it into more of a psychological thing, whereas the book was very clear that it was a spooky hotel, from what I've been told.
It is a spooky hotel. I think in the movie a little bit too,
Yeah.
because like he kind of goes crazy because the people before him went crazy too.
Yeah, because the hotel's just so
Yeah.
spooky.
Did you read Spooky Graveyard?
Oh yeah, Pet Cemetery.
Oh
Spooky,
no, that's Spooky
yeah, it's
Animal Graveyard.
Yeah, Spooky Dog Graveyard.
What's the Spooky Vampire one?
He did a vampire book.
Oh yeah.
Thinner.
No, it's not.
Spooky Thin Guy.
It's spooky. Yeah,
Spooky
I
Car.
think
Spooky
Stephen King
Truck.
wrote Dracula.
Spooky Dome.
Oh man,
Spooky Cell Phone.
I can't remember.
Spooky Book of Short Stories.
It is a good. His vampire book was very good. It was a very good vampire book. Spooky Alcoholic gets captured by a fan.
That's a lot of them. Spooky Alcoholic.
Spooky
Pretty
Alcoholic
common in
is
his book.
big. That's big. I've also read Spooky Flu.
He had Spooky Flu. Which one?
That's The Stand.
Okay. What about The Mist? Spooky Fog.
That's Spooky Weather.
Spooky Weather.
Spooky Weather.
Spooky Weather. That could be a good song.
Yeah.
Kind of like what's that one? The Monster Mash, but it's just like, I don't know, it's looking a little scary outside.
Ooh, it's a spooky party.
Ooh, it's raining skulls and bones out there. The weather shows a high
Not
chance
blood.
of fear.
It's not raining blood. It's raining
Ooh,
just bones.
it's raining jump scares outside.
Oh my God! It's raining.
It's raining
bats.
ghosts. Hallelujah! It's raining ghosts.
It's raining
Raining
mummies.
ghosts.
Out of all of the classic monsters, which one scares you the least?
Oh, they're all pretty not scary, but I think the least scary. I think the mummy is non-threatening.
Mummy seems not
Yeah,
scary to me.
Because I don't even. What's he do? Like kill you? Just with his hands?
I mean, have you seen the Mummy movies?
it's just a bandage boy, right?
no. I mean,
it's a
they have
boy-
like ancient
The classic
powers.
classic mummy though. Is
Oh,
just,
I mean, yeah, it's just a guy in
just
bandages.
bandage guy.
He's just like, "Arr."
yeah. It's like, ooh, I'm back.
It's like a
And
skeleton
I
with
can't talk or
accessories
see
on it.
or hear. It's just like, hey, what if we pranked one of our friends and he got real mad and waited for 2,000 years about it?
We're gonna bury him in a really cool place, though.
Yeah,
Mummy tombs are pretty rad.
it's I wish my tomb was gonna look like that. Maybe if we work really hard, I can get a pyramid tomb to live in.
I got to
before-
see Kenny Rogers' grave.
Is it in a tomb like that?
It's
Like
in
big-
it's in Atlanta, and it's
Really?
yeah.
Is he
it's-
from Atlanta?
I think so, or Georgia somewhere. But yeah, I was walking down the road and I was like, man, that's a nice grave. I like peered over the wall and it just says Kenny Rogers on it, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the chicken guy.
If you're a very successful person from a state, do they just automatically bury you in the biggest city in that state?
Well, I
'Cause
think
I don't want to
they
get
have to
buried.
listen to your will.
I don't want to get buried in Nashville. Is my big concern.
No, I don't think you would. I mean, Elvis is buried at Graceland.
Do you think in 200 years they'll be like, this house is built on an ancient influencer burial ground?
It's like, do you know how many TikTok dances that guy did?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna start doing like grave sites with screens on them.
Yeah, with
they'll
videos of the
still
people and
start showing. Yeah.
maybe it'll be like a PowerPoint, like a point you can touch it and like look at their backstory, and that'd be kind of cool actually to do it.
I would like to record my own video. Be like,
Get me out of here.
Welcome to my grave. No, you can dig me up and fuck me. It's fine.
I'm dead.
Dig me up and fuck me. I'm dead.
Dig me up and fuck me. Dig me up and fuck me.
dig me up and fuck me.
I'm
I'm
dead. And that's our song. We did it. We did it.
You can dig me up. It's just a lot of work to fuck up.
Randy Newman style. You
Hey.
can dig me up and
You
fuck
can
me.
fuck my butt.
Boop, 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 boop.
I don't really care. Dig me up and fuck me dry.
Dead people, you can dig me.
Can you dig it? Baby, can you dig your man?
That should have been the Bob the Builder slogan. Can you dig it?
Yes, we can. Hey, listeners, it's me, Ryan from Good Cop, Rad Cop, here to tell you about some upcoming shows that we have. Coming up on August 24th, we will be opening up for Eddie Pepitone at JJ's Bohemia. Tickets at eddiepepitone.com. Get them now, because they're going fast, and that show's gonna be crazy. The following night, we are opening up for some terrific bands at Star Community Bar in Atlanta, Georgia. Tickets at starbar.com. And then Labor Day weekend on Saturday night, we are at the Wormhole in Savannah, Georgia. Tickets at thewormhole.com. And there will be more September dates coming up, so stay tuned. But those are the upcoming ones. Thank you. Do you ever play the Clockwork Orange video game?
The eye dripping mini game was really.
Press Y to drink milk.
Is that a? Was I telling you that guy wrote that book in like 10 days or
Yeah,
something like that?
it's
Yeah.
really.
Oh, I forgot to write that
Oh,
book.
fuck, I wrote.
Oh,
Stephen King
Spooky Dog.
forgot he wrote Cujo.
I'm gonna do Spooky Dog again. Cujo too. He's back.
I've never.
And he's nice.
I know the premise of Cujo. I've never seen the movie. I've never read the book. I know what it's about, though.
A good bit of the book that I remember is just a woman and her child trapped in a car being terrorized by Cujo, who is outside.
Yeah.
Cujo he gets bit by like a raccoon or something, and it's kind of sad because Stephen King goes first person with Cujo, who's just like a sweet good
Think a
time
dog
dog.
does?
Yeah,
Hold on. Is it from Cujo's perspective?
I think so. Not the whole book, but at least one portion of it is just like Cujo was just being a good old fashioned dog, just having a good old time. Oops, got bit by a raccoon, and now he's pissed off. He's really pissed off.
I thought he was just like a dog from another dimension,
Yeah.
like from hell. But he was just some guy's dog?
Yeah, it's just some guy's dog that becomes rabid, and then a lady gets trapped in her car and realizes that it's too early in time for cell phones to exist, and therefore the story must continue.
Why doesn't she just drive?
I think the car, like the battery, it's a very classic, like battery dies. Oh no, the worst time ever for my car not to function when a rabid dog is on top of it.
Huh.
We've all been there.
horn don't work.
Actually, speaking of like scary places, I went to a cemetery once, and almost got attacked by 2 rabid dogs. So I had my own Cujo story.
Hold on, what happened?
Well, there's not a lot to do in Cleveland, Tennessee. So one day I was just driving around.
Hold on. This needs dramatic music to it. Hold on. And now for the story. The time Dave was in a graveyard.
It was the summertime in Cleveland, Tennessee. The year was 2011, and Barack Obama had just taken his second term of office.
And on
Maybe
the
that was
throne,
2012. He was running for his second term of office. Anyway, it was a nice sunny day outside. It wasn't even like a scary day. And I'm rolling up to this cemetery because there wasn't a whole lot to do in town, and I was just looking to see something new, which was something very old.
Were you planning on picking up a body and fucking it?
No, I had no plans. I just
Yeah,
kind of
innocent
rolled into
dog.
this cemetery, and I start walking. I see this like, there's like a building with glass windows. You know how a lot of cemeteries will have like a fancy portion where
Yeah, the
you
rich
pay.
people portion
Yeah,
of
the
the
rich people
graveyard,
part.
yeah.
So I was like, I'll go check that out.
PIPs.
So I'm walking.
PIBs, very important
Yeah.
bodies.
I'm walking over there, and I see 2 Great Danes come out of the woods.
What's so great about him?
They're huge. And they don't have any collars on, and they're aggressive. And they start heading towards me, and they're like, they're pretty big and they're pretty fast. So I tuck into this glass room, and little do I know that I've forgotten my cell phone in my car. I've totally Cujo'd myself. I'm stuck inside of this glass room, and there's 2 large, mean dogs just standing outside waiting, and I'm in a cemetery by myself that no one knows I'm at. Phoneless. And for some reason, I think I was wearing a sweater vest. I don't remember why I was wearing a sweater vest, but I think that I was. Long story short, I wait in this room for a while, and the dogs finally kind of lose interest and go back to the forest, but they're still on the edge of the forest looking at me inside of this glass room, like just a big steaming hot pile of meat that they're just waiting to eat up. So I'm looking at these dogs, I'm looking at my car, they're pretty equidistant to each other, and I decide I'm gonna make the call. And I leave the glass room, and I watch the dogs. I'm walking backwards slowly to my vehicle, and the dogs start approaching, but not heavily. At that point, I managed to run. I also had an old car, so it didn't have a click unlock. I had to put my key into it and unlock it, and then pull my car open, get inside, and lock the door behind me. And I did all that, and I didn't die. But but it was just because every time you see a horror movie, you're like, what kind of idiot gets themselves into that situation? And that's me. Later that year, Barack Obama won, and he continued on to his second term of office. Little did we know, America was about to face one of its greatest challenges.
Leprosy.
That is probably going to come back soon, right?
Yeah, with the anti-vax movement.
Do we vaccinate for that?
I
Or
don't,
have we
I don't
just-
know. I don't know science. All right. So today's song, we're going to write a musical song for Cujo the musical.
Cujo, I'm just a silly dog, and I'm having a big old silly day.
And
oh,
I'm the
yeah.
raccoon that's rabid.
I'm a rabid raccoon.
I'm a rabid raccoon, and I'm
I-
gonna bite you, and then I'm gonna drive you crazy.
I'm gonna bite anything.
Let me in the car. Let me in the car.
Oh, Cujo's a Saint
Cujo,
Bernard
no!
too. Yeah.
It's just me and my baby, and we're in a car.
I think it's a top. I think he's like 7. I think it's a kid.
Oh, it's a child.
Yeah, because you can't. That way they can have a conversation. It creates little
It's
dialogue.
not just her and a
Yeah.
baby. Just like, no, we have the kid.
I'd say in the first draft he made it a baby, but he was also super drunk, so it's hard to tell.
I don't know why the rain keeps
Spooky
coming.
iPad keeps turning on spooky sounds. What would Stephen King say about this? He'd probably be like, should have gone to Maine.
Does Cujo takes place in Maine, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I think I think Cujo takes place in not Derry, but the other town that all the Stephen King movies take place or books
Larry.
take place in. What is it? It's like a creek or I don't know. We should have done more Stephen King research.
Maine research. I like this second. That's the slow burn laugh. All right.
Who do you mean?
All right. Let's get to it.
Okay.
Ooh, it's the like and subscribe and review music. That's right. While you're hearing this song, you could be just clickety-clacking on your computer while you're driving, or I don't know if you have your laptop open while you're driving and that's how you listen to the show. But if it is, go to this podcast page, like, subscribe, and write us a review. But also write us a song. Thank you. Anyway, here's the song for Cujo the Musical.
Hello, my name is Cujo. I love playing in the yard. I chase up balls and frisbees and bark at all the cars. My owner gives me scratches, it pets me on the head. But I got bit by a bat and now I want him dead. I'm Cujo. I'm a scary Saint Bernard.
C-U-J.
I'm Cujo. You should let me in your car.
C-U-J. Hello, my name is Donna. I'm the lady from the book. I have a bad transmission and I need to have a look. I'll go to this mechanic in the middle of the woods. Oh, look, here comes the St. Bernard. I sure hope that he's good. Cujo, he looks like a friendly dog.
Hey, buddy, get over here.
Hey, Cujo, should I take you for a walk? Hey, Cujo, do you want to hold my kid?
Yeah, there's a good boy.
Hey, Cujo. Oh, no, Cujo is rabid. Hello, I am the sheriff, and I'm...
Hello, I am the owner and I'm...
Hello, I am the postman, and I'm...
Hello, I am your husband and I'm...
Cujo!
He's killed probably half the town.
It's Cujo! He's more evil than that clown.
I'm a local county health official here from Castle Rock. I heard you're having problems with a local evil dog.
I'm sorry, Mr. Health Official, but the dog is dead.
In that case, you won't mind if I cut off his little head.
It's Cujo! What a wacky ending there! It's Cujo! Health Official didn't care. Health Official didn't need to take the head. Hey, Cujo! Several people are now dead.
Woof. Very nice.
Very nice. Okay, that's the song.
That's it, y'all. That's Cujo the musical. If you work on Broadway or perhaps for the Tonys,
Or for Stephen King.
yeah, any of or Steve, if you're a fan, we're kind of fans, so
Yeah.
you can
We love most of the beginnings to your books.
and the middles.
Yeah.
Yeah, just work on the last paragraphs,
Yeah,
honestly. You know,
can really get.
but you know that already.
Yeah. But
Much like a drunken bender, it's not the end, but the middle that's the good time. He knows that.
much like this was our first Stephen King song because it was the longest one we've written so far. So
That is true.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's coming a normal ditty committee.
Yeah. So this was a lot of fun. Okay, send us your songs, and if you have any other book recommendations that need to be turned into musicals, you know where to send them.
And goodcopredcop420 at gmail.com. All right.
Goodbye.